I've got to ask you, I never thought I'd ask this to a serving MP. Is Suella Braverman a scheming cow?
Absolutely not, no. She's going to be a great Home Secretary. She's come back into the job. She admitted she made an error, absolutely rightly, and I'm glad that Rishi's appointed her as part of him setting out a really broad cabinet for the country. I think, Patrick, we've seen also a great performance at Prime Minister's questions today. He's really got the entire parliamentary party behind him. I think what we've seen in the last couple of days, actually, is a move from relief from the parliamentary party to a real positivity. And you could definitely feel that in the tea rooms and in the corridors and in the committees after PMQs this afternoon.
Reality, if we're being honest with each other here, Richard, that Suella Braverman wanted to jump ship from Liz Truss anyway, which I think everyone would understand, had serious, genuine reservations and misgivings about the Liz Truss administration's ability to tackle or desire to tackle both legal and illegal immigration, and maybe they use the old I CC'd someone in by mistake as an excuse. But unfortunately now that is a stick that Labour can use to beat both her and Rishi Sunak with.
Look, I don't know exactly what went on. You know, I think I take Suella's word in her resignation letter at face value, and the then Prime Minister Liz Truss's response. But I think there was a big issue raised today at PMQs around immigration, and I think it's very clear that only the Conservative Party are there to really get to grips with illegal immigration. I know that's what Suella wants to do. I know that's what Rishi wants to do. And you'll look across the chamber, and it's one of those things, whether it's me or my Red Wall colleagues, and we see a party who wanted to stay in the European Union, who backed Jeremy Corbyn up time after time through 2 general elections, right? They are not interested. They want open door policies when it comes to immigration. There's only one party in Parliament who is properly there about controlling our borders and stopping illegal immigration, and that is a Conservative Party. And you could feel that palpable sense today of the party coming together, wanting to get on with the job for the good of the country.
It does seem a lot more united at the minute. Keen to get your views on what it's like in the Red Wall as well from Rishi Sunak. But can I just say something that I'm surprised that the Tories haven't hit back a bit more on today? Because one of the issues that the Tories and the Lib Dems are going to try and bash Suella Braverman with, and Rishi Sunak with now, is about, is she a security threat? We need an inquiry into this. Well, there's a lot of those same Labour MPs who sat behind Jeremy Corbyn, who, according to Politics Home, had an aide working in Parliament despite being refused a security clearance. And according to the former MI6 chief, Jeremy Corbyn himself was a danger to national security. Which I find, and right on cue, actually, there is a flag that Jeremy Corbyn used to represent rather a lot flying behind you. But, yes, I mean, isn't that remarkable how quickly the Labour front bench is concerned?
Yeah, look, I think when anybody stands there and says that they wanted Jeremy Corbyn to be our Prime Minister, and that's what Keir Starmer's saying time after time after time, right? That's what he said for years when he sat in his shadow cabinet, somebody who we know didn't actually tackle anti-Semitism and that horrific abuse within the Labour Party. You know, that's what the ECHR have said, right? And Keir Starmer sat there for and bided his time, and then, as the Prime Minister said in PMQs today, he gave a shopping list of actually Corbyn's policies to the membership, which is then trying to wriggle out of now. So that's what the Labour Party looks like. And when it comes to those big issues of the day, and you're absolutely right, around security and stuff, you know, Liz and Suella were very upfront about it. They had that exchange of letters, clearly quite a difficult disagreement between them at the time. But, you know, let's look at the real issues, and there's big security issues around so many of those people in the Labour Party over such a long period of time.